Learning takes place beyond books and curriculum as well. Real-life experiences and observation can be an effective way of learning for school students. Aksharaa School in Kanaghari carries the motto Sanskar Yukta Shiksha, and the school has been striving to give real-life experiences to the students since establishment. Recently, 6th graders of Aksharaa School went to the neighboring country India for an educational trip. Although it was challenging for these young kids to go away from their parents for such a long trip, they took it as an opportunity to learn and become responsible.
The things which I learned in India trip was being independent. For 7 days I became totally responsible to myself and I did everything on my own.
We had a journey to India which was amazing, successful and fruitful. We got to know about the lifestyle of Indian people as well as the culture and the food. As our flight got delayed, we stayed in a hotel named Kaveri Inn. From that, I learned that the hotels of Nepal are a lot better than the hotels of India. In the airport, we had many check-ins. Many of us had our passports, but some of our friends had their minor cards. The airport authorities had many queries with us. From that, I learned that passport is our identity and traveling without it is hard. Best part throughout the trip was the National Science Museum. It was way larger than I expected and it was awesome. And we even got more interested in science after visiting the museum.
India is a country with rich history and culture. During their stay in India, children learned about the lifestyles of people in India, their culture, and about their history as they visited different places.
Life is incomplete without travel. So, as a part of it, we visited India. In India, we visited Agra. In Agra, we visited the Taj Mahal, one of the 7 wonders of the world. It was beautiful.
India is one of our neighboring countries. After visiting India, I got to know that Indians are good in preserving the history. If we do the same thing in Nepal, then our tourism can prosper and there would be more job opportunities for people and they wouldn't go to other countries to work. Instead, they would work in our country.
Having visited places like Agra and Jaipur along with Delhi, children believe Nepal has a lot to learn from India.
After visiting Agra, we also visited Jaipur. Jaipur is very rich in its history and its culture. It is named after King Jai Singh. We also got to know about the costume that King and Queen used to put on during occasion. We also got knowledge about the weapons that they used during battle. While I visited Jaipur, I understood why history is so important in our life. I also could relate to it with the specific culture and architecture of Bhaktapur. They have their own uniqueness which can attract thousands of people visiting the place.
We also got a chance to do a ride on a metro train. There also we had to do a lot of security checking. From there I got to know that the railway system of India is systematic and secure.
The transportation in India was quite good. We did not have any problems. There were traffic jams but not like in Kathmandu, so we could reach the places on time. Nepal's roads are narrow, but India's roads are wide and fast. What I realized there is that if Nepal's roads are wider, then there will be less problems of jams.
The things out there were so expensive that we should use our bargaining skills there. We were so confident because we convert IC into NC and it was a bit hard for us.
Aksharaa School has taken its children for such educational trips to countries like China, UK and Norway in the past. The school believes local and international trips are an integral part of their curriculum.
According to our national curriculum, the 6th graders have to be able to narrate the events, retell the stories, tell their likes and dislikes. And all these language functions can only happen when we take them to the outer world. What I believe is real learning happens only when they are taken to the outer world. Now after visiting India, my students are able to do all these things by themselves.
Apart from learning about India's diversity, children have also learned about making decisions independently, to cooperate with friends, to respect each other and cope up in difficult situations.
Those kind of trips make our students more independent. When they travel on their own, they know how to respect each other, how to mix up with their friends, how to be sociable, and most importantly, they know how to be confident. And important thing is that the experience in learning becomes so strong that it remains for the whole life.